Hi, this is Baby. Sunday morning. The back of my head, it feels like it's burning. Like like you rub pepper all over it. And I have there's a pain right here, upper chest, in the middle here. Like a squeezing, not at my heart area, but more at the top. And back here. It feels that feeling like you're being tilted forward. The burning continues down in my tummy, my pelvic area, my private area. And I feel like I can't breathe. In the insides of my nose, like here and here, towards the front, there's scabs. So I know it's not my imagination. I don't smoke. My family members in this house don't smoke. In fact, there are religious people who do not smoke and they do not drink. Period. Not even occasionally. They don't. We're not close to the people next door. The buildings are far apart, or at least an appropriate distance apart. So if there are smokers, it's not going to affect us. Is that we have our yard as well as their yard and a fence separating us in between. My cat has been dead for a week. It's not her either. The clients I work for, they don't smoke. The other side is a big yard. The house is on the other side of the yard, not close to our house. The other house in front of us, the house is across the street. There's a big backyard. That's leading to a parking lot, but a big backyard. So it's not to say I'm inhaling secondhand smoke. What is causing this? See, you saw the video of my cat. It's the same thing I've been saying happening to me. You can't breathe. And it happens like every 2 or 3 minutes. Whatever they've injected into us is being affected by electricity or radiation. And it's causing us, because it's all over. At some point you feel your nose tighten like this, and you can't breathe, you can't smell anything either. Now, if there is a tumor on my brain, lesion, whatever you want to call it, that is causing a problem, I can smell sometimes I can't. Why is it tightening the bridge of my nose right here? Why is it tightening? What's causing that? On cue. These people like to have what you call slaves. Kevin Christian is going through the same thing I am. They have him like a slave, basically. Like a remote-controlled toy. They can attack any part of his body that I know, he says no, but I'm telling you, these people, it's not a hologram. It's not like a painting of a man somewhere I have in my house. Let's just be realistic. Well, I have a painting of a man. I can paint a man. I can create a hologram here of somebody. Political person, celebrity, Joe Schmuck, Jane Schmuck. I can have a painting, I can have a sculpture, I can have a hologram, computer-generated hologram on a screen. I can have a blow-up doll. I can put electrodes all over the head. I can be kissing and caressing. I could punch, I could kick, I could butt. I could set it on fire. How is it going to affect that person? How is it going to affect that person? This doesn't make sense. This is not magic. This is not woo-woo. This is more reality-based. It is of my belief system that they have injected particles of stuff in me that is reacting to things around me. Radiation mostly, EMFs mostly. Now, unless I'm one of the world's biggest empaths and somebody else this is happening to and I'm picking it up, they have injected stuff in me. Now, I was always a physical medium in that sense, a physical empath, but not this here. I wouldn't have survived. I would have been dead a long time ago. I would have been dead a long time ago. I can sense people's energies. When I get sick, mostly picking up negative energies. This is physical pain. This is not emotional trauma I'm picking up, or emotional distress or sadness. This is physical pain. Physical pain. My foot's swollen. That's a physical manifestation on my body. My cat tummy was swollen. That's real. That's reality based. The same room that I hated going in, because it's a funny smell. The vibration is different. It's not woo woo. It's electricity, EMFs. This is not based on supernatural. This is based on very real, cunning people using technology to scare people, to have them talking crazy. Anything that will not get the police involved, anything that will turn the police off, anything that will get them to discredit you so that they don't investigate. The moment you go to them with any type of thing that they deem, are you for real? They're not going to take you seriously anymore. See, my faucet being turned around, that was a real problem. I called him. He didn't come over. He didn't do anything. One house, they came over. The second time I moved, they came over. But the third time, they never came. I called several times, and they never came. They never came. I just feel my head right here is hurting. Hurting all the time. This is a physical manifestation. What the fuck is causing it? There's scabs on both sides. On both sides. When I say something is physically happening, I mean it. This is not just, well, a computer-generated hologram, or a painting of a person, or a sculpture, or a picture, or a drawing, or a tattoo, and I'm punching the tattoo or punching the cardboard cutout. It's affecting that person? No, it's not. Or I'm taking two electrodes, I'm putting it and just shocking the shit out of the photograph, and it's affecting the person? No, it's not. If it did, there has to be something on that person, and somewhere in their vicinity, someone is electrocuting the shit out of them. Which means there has to be something in their body. Otherwise, the welts would be all over. But it's enough electricity, low enough, to ignite whatever is beneath the skin. To ignite or electrocute or turn on or affect what's beneath the skin without breaking the skin. Otherwise, we would have been fried by now on the outside as well. See this here? This is the real thing. Smelling this gas is a real thing. This is not just me picking stuff up. No way. This is not a movie. This is not science fiction. This is a reality-based shit. Well, it is science, but it's not fiction. It's not fiction. It's an actual reality-based shit's happening. And whoever disbelieves me, I really don't care. Because it's not going to change of what's happening. It is happening. I know. And those of you who are experiencing this, you know what I mean. It doesn't matter what these people say, their disbelief, their condemnation, their condescending attitude. You know. I know. God knows. And the people who are doing it knows. Tell us, we got to come up with a plan on how to combat this. And we have to keep this reality based at all times. Because if we keep focused on a reality here, we're going to find a solution for it. Because if the problem exists, so does a solution.